As you can see, the presenters are already on the stage. So their presentation is about how drama can be a powerful tool to develop language skills such as reading, writing, speaking, and listening, and how it also enhances the social emotional development of a student with specific learning differences. I'm very proud to introduce my two colleagues on stage because they started the speech and drama classes in the DAS. It's Miss Pushpaa Arumugam, Assistant Director of SES Enrichment Program, and Miss Lifa Hamza, Educational Therapist, Dyslexia Association of Singapore.
Thank you, Pooba. Okay. As Pooba just mentioned, we're going to present on dyslexia and drama in education. But before we start our presentation, let's play a game, all right? Because it's all about drama, right? Okay, find a partner who's next to you. Next to you, just or behind you. Find a partner. Got it? Okay. Okay. Oops. Okay. How to play this game? Let me and Lifa demonstrate. Maybe you can move the other side. We are just going to say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? 1,
2,
3,
1,
2,
3, 1,
2.
3.
Okay, it goes like that. This is the first round. Okay, let's try. Your time starts now. Okay. Yeah, got it? Okay. Okay. Level 1 is very easy. Come, let's try level 2, Liv. Okay, level 2 will be, number 1 remains, number 2 is, you replace it with a sound, number 3 remains, okay? 1,
Boing.
2, 3.
1,
Ting.
3.
1,
Ping.
3. Easy, right? Easy, right? Okay. Try. Okay, next one, I can't have this. Come this way. Huh? Okay. Okay. The last level. Okay, the last level. Okay. 1, sound, 2, retain, and 3 with an action. Okay. Ding.
2. Boing.
2. Ding dong.
2.
That's my action. Okay. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, time for me to move the other side. Okay. Okay. Good job. Good participation. Thank you very much. Okay, we have 2 reasons for playing this game. First reason is, of course, in our drama classes, we normally start the class with a game to focus and concentrate. Then only we bring them into the lesson. And second reason is that, did you see and did you experience that as the level got higher, it was quite difficult for you, even as adults, and it was difficult for you to process and then react, right? So this is how our kids also feel as the level get higher from P1 to secondary. They also struggle like this to process, and then that's difficult. So I would like to experience. I would like you all to experience that the difficulties a little. That's why we chose this game. All right. Okay. Let me pass it to Lifa, who will briefly tell you what we are going to cover today.
Okay, the overview of presentation for today will be Dyslexia is Real, Drama Across the Curriculum, Life Skills Through Drama, Social Emotional Development, Speech and Drama Arts at DAS. Well, yes, dyslexia is real, but I'm not going to dwell so much into it as we have heard from other speakers earlier. But I would like just to reiterate that dyslexia is a neurological condition that affects the cognitive development as well as language learning. Poor verbal memory and weak processing speed are some of the characteristic features of dyslexia. And these difficulties can have an impact on the self-esteem. Let us have a look at the profiles of our students in our speech and drama art classes. As you can see, they have difficulties with focus and listening, and some can be extremely shy. Apart from weak difficulties in reading and spelling, there are also those with lack of confidence. But before I pass the next slide to Pushpaa, in summary, dyslexia not only affects reading and spelling, but also the other areas as well. Pushpaa?
Okay, I'll take you through drama in education, how we can actually integrate drama in our curriculum. Somehow, in our experience, students with SPLD and from ESL background, they respond positively to the multi-sensory environment that drama provides. So why is that so? Because they do not have to just sit still and memorize the text and regurgitate. Instead, they are constantly encouraged to move around, talk to their peers, and listen to cues. So this is the environment that drama provides. That's why they can also learn the subject better, right? And who is she? She's Dorothy Hitchcock. She developed an unconventional but yet empowering approach to education, which is infusing drama in education, that inspired many teachers and academics as well as benefited many students. So what is that? Drama in education. In articles and journals and books, they use many different terms. Drama across curriculum, drama as an educational tool, learning through drama, but it all means drama in education, right? Okay, for this presentation, we are not going to go into many subjects, but we just selected 3 subjects. First is history. Peter Bass, he is a tutor in one of the universities in US, and he did a study with his students. Apparently, his students understand the the historical event better when he infused drama. And they're also able to see the events in different viewpoints. So apparently drama really helped his students understand the subject better. So what he did was, one was source-based approach, the other one used drama and role play. He concluded the students who used drama to learn history performed better. All right? Next, science. Here, this researcher says that role play helps procedural understanding. It promotes procedural understanding. And there was a research done in UK using 230 students aged between 8 to 11. And the result is, it was a survey. 6 questions were asked. And the result, 65% of the students mentioned that drama helped them to understand the concepts better. Okay, the next is math. Problem sums are becoming very problematic for our students now, right? So what happened is that this researcher is saying that when they enact the problem sums, the story, they understand the concept better than again. So his argument is also drama helps. And this finding is done in Iran. And let's see the results. One is a control group, and one is the experiment group. If you look at the results, it's a great jump from 14 to 18. All right? So all of them are saying drama helps. What's happening in Singapore? We talk about UK, US, and Iran. What's happening in Singapore? I'm so proud to say that we have also started using drama as an educational tool. And Mayflower Primary School, they are experimenting using drama to teach math. And this was published in the Straits Times on 14th of March 2016. Okay, with that, these are some of the subjects we selected, and these are some of the strategies that you can actually use to teach drama. There are a lot of strategies like role play, improvisation, hot seating. Some of you may be familiar with all these strategies, some of you may not be, but there are a lot of sources in the internet. They even have lesson plans and step-by-step what it is exactly and how you can actually do it. For this presentation, just selected 2 books, which has a lot of lesson plans inside, and you can have a read and go to the internet and find out more about these books. Okay, and before I hand over to Lifa, when we ask anybody what is drama, most of you will say acting, stage, performance, right? So here I would like to reiterate, drama can be seen as a performing arts as well as a powerful educational tool. With that, I pass it over to Lifa.
Pushpaa has shared with us that drama can be a powerful educational tool to teach subjects science, math, and history. At the same time, drama can also be used to teach literacy. Students can learn idioms, phrases, story building, story comprehension through fun and engaging games in a drama class. So how do we do it? For a story-based comprehension text, we usually have the story on top. So in a sense that we will share the story with the student, and then we break it down into scenes. So for this presentation purpose, I will just show one scene here. So from one scene, we break it down into more parts. So settings, characters, and dialogue. So once they have familiarized themselves with the scene, setting, characters, and dialogue, they get to act it out. So you may ask how this will help. Okay, there is a constant active meaning making in this activity where the student feel, sense, and experience the story. Other than that, student will have an exposure to variety of words and also sentence structures. You have heard in this presentation that role play is being mentioned many times, and Martello concluded that role play can lead to a higher order thinking. The next slide is I'm going to show you how hot setting activity is being done in our classroom. We use Shakespeare's text, King Lear, and we analyze the character Goneril. Let's take a look at the video. Give me a while.
Want to poison your own sister?
Because I was jealous of her. I wanted all the land to myself. Since, right, if we have 2 sisters, if I have my sister, right, the kingdom has to be split in half. Half for me and half for her. But if she's no more, I will rule the entire kingdom all to myself. All the wealth, the castles, will all be mine.
Great. Next, Hayden, your question, please. Where you don't take the pen.
Why didn't you just attack your sister first and then go for the king? Because the king has not enough power to take over you. You should take the bigger half first.
Yeah, because, right,
But in the story, you said that you guys are working together because you're attacking the French monk.
yeah. But then, right, since I'm not really the one that works in the army, she's better on all the strategies and all that to attack. I'm not really good, but she's better at attacking.
Who is the she?
My sister.
Is it Regan?
Yeah,
Okay.
Regan, she's better at the tactics to find the way to attack the place. Better ask.
That's our hot seating activity. So we were analyzing the character, actually, the story, the plot, as well as the character.
All right. As you can see, it's quite engaging, isn't it? Okay, so next, moving on. Drama can also not only be used to teach literacy, but also to develop life skills. So may I just ask a across the room here, what are some of the life skills that a child would need? Yeah, I hear some. Sorry? Okay, never mind. I will help you with that. All right. Let's just take a look at this Marty the zebra, okay? He's losing his stripes. So, zebra losing stripe is not very common, isn't it? So what do you think are the life skills that he would require to cope with this situation? Problem solving? Any more? Communication? Okay, right. Well, Marty is looking fine now. Okay, life skills are innumerable, okay, because depends on nature and definition across different culture and settings. For this, we are referring to WHO's definition of life skills. These are the core set of life skills identified by WHO for children and adolescents in schools. As you can see there, problem solving, decision making, and many, many more. In line with that, the objective of the Speech and Drama Arts program in DAS is to not only develop literacy skills, but also to develop the other areas such as listening and concentration skills, communication and presentation skills, encourages teamwork, problem solving, and also the other area there, social emotional literacy. So for the social emotional literacy area, we use Southampton Emotional Literacy Survey for our students because we feel that we need to find out the perceptions of our children, the perceptions of themselves before they enter the program and at the end of the program. At the end of the program is usually about 4 terms, okay? Moving on, other than getting inputs from the student, we ask our parents. These are the feedback from our parents of students who have joined us till about 4 terms. Yes, as you can see here, confidence level has improved, improved memory and attention span, and not only parents, but also school teachers notice the positive change in the attitude. Let's see what our teachers have to say. Teacher Amrit has a student that is just not willing to participate in any of the class activities, difficulties in controlling emotions, and also uses inappropriate language skills, uses inappropriate language. And now he is more cheerful, cooperates and follows instructions very well. These are some also examples of students in our classes. Okay, and this is my student. Okay, due to time constraint as well. Let me just show you the next slide. What are the programs that we have in SDA? We have creative drama, literacy through drama, and the latest edition, drama, music, and movement. These different programs are made to cater to the different age group. Okay. Well, before we wrap up the presentation, let me pass it to Pushpaa.
Okay, the takeaway for today. That's my. Okay, just click on. Okay, drama can help children with SBLD, and drama can be a powerful educational tool, and drama can help develop life skills and our program at DAS. Before we end it, we would like to share with you a video. Our students did a production last year. We did it with 35 students at MDI's auditorium based on Singapore history. Enjoy the video. Thank you very much, audience. That's about our students. Thank you.